marriage of Martin and Lauren. My name's Robin Lenahan. I'm a family friend who is fortunate enough to also be a civil celebrant, and it's my pleasure to share in celebrating this marriage. Sir Hugh Walpole wrote, "The most wonderful of all things in life is the discovery of another human being with whom one's relationship has a growing depth, beauty and joy as the years increase. This inner progressiveness of love between two human beings is a most marvellous thing. It cannot be found by looking for it or by passionately wishing for it. It's a sort of divine accident and the most wonderful of all things in life." Perhaps it was a divine accident that Martin and Lauren were work colleagues. They became friends and romance blossomed. Today, family and friends gather from all over the world to celebrate the coming together of these two people whose hearts and spirits are entwined as one. They desire to profess before you, their family and closest friends, their intention to walk the road of life together. To these two people, this marriage signifies the birth of a new spirit in their relationship. This spirit will be a part of each of us, yet not of any one of us alone. It is appropriate symbol that this wedding of Martin and Lauren's be in a garden and under the open sky, where we are close to nature and the unity of all life, the totality of living things of which we are a part. It's my pleasure to invite Martin's good friend Alex to begin the address with his reading.
The Tin Whistle Wedding by Ogden North. Though you know it anyhow, listen to me, darling, now. Proving what I need not prove, how I know I love you, love. Near and far, I am happy where you are. Likewise, I have learned how to be where you aren't. Far and wide, I can walk with you beside. Furthermore, I tell you what, I sit and sulk where you are not. This is a remark upon my frown, where you're upstairs and I am down. Yes, I'm afraid I pout when I'm indoors and you are out. But how contently I view any room containing you. In fact, I care not where you be, just as long as it's with me. In all your absences I glimpse fire and flood and trolls and imps. Is your train a minute slowful? I go the station master rowful. When with friends to bridge you drive, I never know if you're alive. And when you linger late in shops, I telephone the cops. Yet how worth the waiting for, to see you coming through the door. Somehow I can be complacent, never but with you adjacent. Near and far, I am happy where you are. Likewise, I have learnt how to be where you aren't. Then grudge me not my fond endeavour, to hold you in my sight forever. Let alone not even you disparage such a valid reason for a marriage.
Beautiful, thank you. That reading has to be done with an English accent. Beautiful, thank you. Surely there is no greater thing in life than to love and be loved. It is through love that we experience joy in the simplest things and see beauty where we may not have otherwise. Love allows us to find comfort where there's sorrow, solace where there's pain, forgiveness where there's hurt. Love is food for the soul. It is nurturing and encouraging, and it seeks no rewards for the gifts that it brings. The state of marriage is not to be entered into lightly, but with certainty, with mutual respect and a sense of reverence, which includes beauty, humour and joy. That'll be the Channel 7 helicopter coming to look at you. It is in this spirit that these two people today are before us. Martin and Lauren have thought deeply about their marriage, and theirs will be a marriage based on patience, practicality and humour. They understand and accept each other's individuality. They have already faced challenges together, and they have a commitment to continue to nurture their relationship while remaining flexible as they grow as individuals and as a couple. Their marriage brings up two people each brought up in different households on opposite sides of the world. So for them I love the beautiful old quote, "Our love is like a lovely bridge between your heart and mine. A bridge will build down through the years, just to our design." I would like to invite Lauren's brother Alan to read Robert Fulham's Union.
You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations that were held, riding in a car, or over a meal, or during long walks. All those sentences that began with, "When we're married," and continued with, "I will, you will, and we will." Those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe. All those promises, they're unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, "You know all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed. Well, I meant it all, every word." Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher. You have learned much from one another in these last few years. Now you will say the few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you can and will say to the world, "This is my husband, this is my wife."
That was just beautiful. Thank you. As we gather today, we are mindful of the union of two families. Family presence is a public affirmation of Lauren and Martin's choice to spend their life together. Lauren and Martin both appreciate family values within their own lives. They appreciate open-mindedness, respect, forgiveness and manners. The memories of love and support are very much alive here today, and we thank their mothers and fathers for the love and support that you've given them in their lives. I, Robin Lenihan, a civil celebrant, am authorised to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you, Martin and Lauren are joined together in my presence and in the presence of your witnesses. I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship in which you are about to enter. Marriage according to Australian law is the union of a man and a woman to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. Would you like to pass your both over to me? And turn and face each other and join hands. And I ask you, Martin, will you take Lauren to be your lawfully wedded wife? Will you love and respect her, be honest with her and stand by her through whatever may come, so you can genuinely share your life together? And Lauren, will you take Martin to be your lawfully wedded husband? Will you love and respect him, be honest with him and stand by him through whatever may come, so you can genuinely share your life together? Martin, I invite you to make your legal statement and your vow of marriage to Lauren. I call upon those present to witness that I, Jeremy Martin Flavel, take you, Lauren Elise Fear, to be my lawful wife. Lauren, my promise to you is a simple one. I will love you today and every day that follows until the end of time. With the passing of every minute, my love grows stronger and my devotion grows deeper. From this moment until my dying breath, you are my love, you are my life. Lauren, I invite you to make your legal statement and your vow of marriage to Martin. I call upon those present to witness that I, Lauren Elise Fear, take you, Jeremy Martin Flavel, to be my lawful husband. Martin, my promise to you is a simple one. I will love you today and every day that follows until the end of time. With the passing of every minute, my love grows stronger and my devotion grows deeper. From this moment until my dying breath, you are my love, you are my life. James, could we have the rings, please? These rings are made of precious metals, a symbol of the riches that reside in each of you. As any metal is purified by the heat of testing, so will your love be purified by the tests given to you throughout the many seasons of your love. May your wedding rings always reflect the light of your lives. Wear them as a sign of the love that exists between you, the love which now your hearts enfold and your words express. Could Martin have Lauren? Martin, would you repeat as you place Lauren's wedding ring on her left hand? Lauren, with this ring, I marry you, and join my life to yours. And could Lauren have Martin's ring? Lauren, would you repeat as you place Martin's wedding ring on his left hand? Martin, with this ring, I marry you, and join my life to yours. Martin and Lauren, this is a special place, a place where people have brought beautiful living plants here to establish them, to nurture them and to care for them, that they may forever surround us with the beauty we see. And into this place where we stand, you have brought something beautiful, the relationship that is becoming your marriage. Here you are declaring it and pledging it, promising to establish and nurture it. So you will have to care deeply for the life that is yours together and nurture it. You will have to appreciate your differences and cultivate them. You will have to take care of yourself, if for no other reason than out of love for the other. And you will need the support of family and friends to reach full growth. As you caringly chose this place to declare your marriage, so remember its lessons for your life together through the seasons that are yours to share. And may those seasons bring you and yours joy and happiness. It is my great pleasure to pronounce you to be husband and wife. Martin, you may kiss your bride. Thank you, everyone. We're going to take a few moments now and sign their legal documents, and that'll be a nice photo opportunity for you all. And then I'll gather the bridal party back here and present them with their marriage certificate. Thank you, everyone.